Good morning. Have you missed me? It's been 2 weeks since I walked, which isn't quite true. I did a lot of walking. 2 weeks since I live streamed. I was away for a week in Toronto. And then when I came back, it's just like every day, everything was so fragmented, it never made sense to do a live stream. And even today, I'm kind of squeezing this in because I'm heading over to the soundstage for the annual meeting and conference of Sask Books. What I might do is also live stream my walk back later to make it a little bit longer to make up for not having been around for a couple of weeks. I think it's hard to know what the direct route is, but I think going on up to this corner and across is the best. So we'll just go down College, and at some point cross over to the other side, and then we'll be there. So the AGM starts in about 20 minutes, and I'm vice president, so I really should be there. Anyway, yeah, that's why I was gone. I didn't die or anything. Just in Toronto and for the annual meeting of the Association of Canadian Publishers, and then for a literary press group of which my Shadowpaw Press is a member. And then before that, actually, was even up in Saskatoon for a night for a provincial music festival where my daughter was competing. Took second in one of her classes, which was nice. Got a $200 scholarship. By the way, it's my daughter's birthday today. She's 23, so she won't see this, but happy birthday, Alice, all the same. Now I'm going over to this, and the other thing that's been going on is I'm in another production of Beauty and the Beast. You will recall, I guess it's 3 weeks ago now, this weekend. Is that right? Yeah, I guess so. I was in Beauty and the Beast with Regina Lake Musical Theatre playing Maurice. And the Class Act Studios, which is the dance studio where my daughter danced for many years and is currently also working part-time, although that will wrap up now that this is the end of the season. For their ballet recital, they're doing a ballet version of Beauty and the Beast, and they're involving parents, grown-ups, in some scenes, like the mob scene, things like that. And I'm playing Monsieur Dark, the insane asylum keeper who locks up Maurice. Although he doesn't get around to locking him up in the actual stage musical these days, but in the movie he locks him up. Well, he's going to lock him up, and then they end up throwing him in the basement. And Chip shows up and gets them out, and they go and warn the Beast. In any event, I'm playing Monsieur Dark. It's basically a walk-on part. No, there's a little bit to do, but I'm only in the second act, very briefly. But it's been fun. Showtimes are interesting. 10 a.m. shows on Saturday and Sunday, but I suppose at least I don't have to sing, so the fact that, oh drat, I'm going to miss this light and have to wait for it. Probably get there just as it's resetting. I have to wait for it again. Are they supposed to ride on the sidewalk? On the other hand, if she went down that street, she'd be going the wrong way. So, lilacs have been out. You can smell them here and there. Other bushes flowering. It's been very wet. Excuse me. And it's quite cold today. Chilly. It's supposed to go to 21, but right now it's only 14, so I'm actually wearing a sweater. It was very chilly when I was out a little bit earlier. There's the Royal Saskatchewan Museum over there. I will cross College whenever it makes sense, once I get across Albert, of course. Which will still be a few minutes because I might have been able to make it if I kept moving. It even crossed my mind. Oh well. can see it's quite cloudy, so it does feel cool. We've had a lot of rain. Everything is very green, very lush, which is nice. I have noticed I've been a bit sniffly all spring, which I'm pretty sure is pollen or pollen, depending on how you like to pronounce it. My theory has always been if you don't get tested, you're not allergic, but I don't think that's actually true. My dad was allergic to a bunch of stuff, so I probably am too. Hello. Hanif, hi. Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks, but I'm back. I should be doing it more regularly again now, at least for a while. We have some travel coming up later, so don't know what'll happen over the summer. I was in Toronto for a week, and then the last few days, although I've been around, it just hasn't worked out. My days have been very fragmented, running hither and yon, plus very, very busy with publishing tasks, mainly. And as I was saying, there's also been rehearsal and various other things. So, and then one day when I was all set to do it, it was pouring rain. So it's been a conspiracy to stop me from walking. Anyway, but here I am. This will just be a short walk to the soundstage, which is where the Saskatchewan's AGM and annual conference is being held. AGM is the first thing, and then we have some conference speakers. There's going to be a session on social media marketing, one on AI, one on royalties, and then some industry updates from printers and Indigo, the big book chain, and things like that. Yeah, I've not left myself any extra time, but I should just make it in time. The meeting starts in 10 minutes. I'm probably 5 minutes away, so. Also carrying in my left hand a bunch of books, because another thing that kept me busy was Tuesday of this week was release day for the Canadian Chills middle grade spooky stories by Saskatchewan author, Governor General's award-winning author, Arthur Slade. And on a book release day, you don't do anything else much but try to get the word out about the book. So that was Tuesday, and then Monday it was pouring rain. And as I said, busy. You can actually see there's a lot of water up here in the corner from a blocked drain. I bet you when I walk home later, I'll wish I hadn't worn a sweater, and I'll want to take it off for the walk, probably. This puddle is annoying. I have to go around it in order to cross the street. If somebody wanted to be really nasty and drove through it, they would splash me. I can't go straight across. Got to go down here to get across. All right, well, I'll stay on this side because of the way, oh, no, we're just going to change. All right, we'll go this way. Credit Union building over there. Hello, Eduardo. I mentioned I was in this ballet performance of Beauty and the Beast this weekend, ba-aack Studios, and it's run by Monica and Eduardo Ventura from Brazil originally. They were both professional dancers in Brazil. Monica was a prima ballerina. And they came up here many years ago now. They're now Canadian citizens, raised their family here. So I've known Monica since 20 years now, I guess. Something like that. And when I met her, I was also doing a non-dancing part in a ballet. The previous director of the ba-aack studios, Ana Campos, is also from Brazil, and she facilitated their coming up to take over after I think she went back to Brazil. I've lost track of her since then. But they did a production of a ballet called Le Fille Mal Gardée, the badly guarded daughter. And the father, or the mother, I should say, who badly guards the daughter, there's Dark Hall, where we did Beauty and the Beast stage version, is traditionally played by a man dressed as a woman. And so that was me. A drag performance, if you like. And that's when I met Monica, picking her up, spanking her. And then she went on to teach my daughter for many years in dance. And Alice has been working there as well. So long time connection there. So I'm very pleased to be doing another show with her and with ba-aack. That's not going to be at Dark Hall, it's at the university. There's the college building here, which was recently refurbished. It's very nice indeed. We're headed to the next one, which is now the soundstage. As I often point out, it's just a shell. The facade is brand new building inside, except for the tower we'll be entering, or I'll be entering through. They're probably wondering where I am, but I'll be there. Only a couple of minutes away now. Arriving just as the meeting is supposed to start, which isn't ideal, but somehow the time got away from me as I was doing various publishing things this morning as well. Excuse me. You can see how green everything is. Of course, Eduardo is my name too, and we're speaking, so. Okay, just up this little drive and that will be it. But at least I'm back. I might do it again on the way home later in the afternoon. We'll see. Not promising. See, it still looks like an old building, but it really isn't. But it maintained the streetscape, which is important. I'll be going in that door right there. Those ladies are standing. So I will stop. I'll stop right here. We're going in. So, thanks for walking with me, and yep, I'm back. Bye for now.